Alright guys, welcome back to Fog Wrestling. We've got some sad news today. Former TNA announcer Don West has passed away at the age of 59. So, unbeknown to me, I wasn't aware, but Don West has been battling some form of brain cancer. He was diagnosed back in June 2021, and unfortunately, about a year and a half later, he has passed away on the 30th of December 2022. Now, Mike Tenay commented on this. He tweeted, "Just heard from wife Terry that our brother Don West will be spending New Year's in heaven. Terry said D-Dub finally had to tap out from his match with lymphoma. We bonded as soon as we met, both as broadcast partners and friends. Years of great moments, both on and off camera." Right, I don't want to have a go at Mike Tenay here, but what's the fascination with having to use like wrestling terms when talking about someone's death? He's talking about how he had to tap out from in his match with cancer. I remember when Jim Ross's wife died, and he said on his podcast that he wanted his wife Jan to kick out at 2.5. It's like, at the end of the day, wrestling doesn't mean shit. This is people's lives here. This is people actually passing away. This is people dying. And I mean, I like to joke about a lot of things, but I don't know. I think putting wrestling analogies into stuff like this, I think it's a bit distasteful. But sure, Mike Tenay, I don't know what sort of relationship he had with Don West, so maybe Don West would have appreciated that. But yeah, I just don't get the fascination with wrestling analogies when people are talking about others dying, you know. I don't get it. But as for Don West, you know what? Didn't really appreciate him at the time until he hung up the headset, and then I realised how much I actually liked Don West as a commentator. I mean, was he the greatest? No, but he was always energetic. He was always passionate. He had more passion than 95% of the current roster. No doubt about it. Now, they did replace him with Taz, but I actually think that Don West should have stayed on commentary. Maybe they could have had a three-man booth. He did later return in spells as a heel, but yeah, I will always remember Don West for being over the top and his mark out moments for like certain spots in TNA. TNA was absolutely great, incredible, man, during that period, and he, as a commentator, obviously played a big part. And you can't forget about the Don West brown paper bag specials. I remember he used to sell these paper bags. You got the 4 DVDs, you got the 2 t-shirts, and you got like something else, or 1 t-shirt, and you got it was 4 DVDs, 2 t-shirts, and you got something else for like $20 in a brown bag, man. It was incredible merchandise, man, and this guy was cutting great promos selling these brown paper bag deals for $20, man. Gonna miss Don West. Well, I'm not gonna miss him personally. Don't know the guy, but I mean, I do miss him on TV. I do miss him on commentary. I do miss him selling the brown paper bag special, and hopefully now he can rest in peace. So yeah, sorry to see Don West go. In my opinion, such an underrated commentator / personality in wrestling. You know, he's one of those guys I don't think we really appreciate it until he was no longer doing it. But anyway, guys, that's it. Rest in peace, Don West. And yeah, condolences to his family. And yeah, rest in peace, Mr. Don West.